Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn how to make appointments or how to respond to appointment, and finally how to cancel the appointments that we made. See, we are on Fluency Booster series, so this is the third chapter on that. And before entering into the topic, I would like to ask you, have you subscribed to my channel? If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe so that you will never miss updating videos. In this lesson, we are learning some core phrases, how to make appointment first. See, core phrases, this is the basic standard from which you are developing your English, so that you just learn few phrases in order to make appointments. So from that you can make a number of ways, your own ways you can create. This is we call the rephrasing of language. You reproduce the language from this basic frame. So let's start. These are the first phrases we are learning, how to make appointments. In order to make appointments, we can use this phrase. Are you available on Sunday? Are you available on Friday? Or instead of available, you can say free. Are you free on Sunday? Or are you free on Saturday? Like that. Then how do you respond to this appointment? You can say that Saturday is fine if it is fine. Sunday is fine, or Sunday would be perfect. Saturday is perfect for me, or Sunday is fine for me. Got it? If these dates or if these days are fine for you, you can say Sunday is fine or Saturday would be perfect. Any of these phrases. These are the core phrases. From this we are developing other phrases. Do you understand? Okay. Now in case if you are not fine for these days, how do you say another day? You can say that I don't think Sunday would be okay for me, or I find Sunday a bit difficult. Can we make it on Saturday instead? Got it? So you can say like this, or Saturday is going to be a little difficult. I would much prefer Sunday if that's all right with you. Got it? So you can say that. You can change the date or day in order to make your appointments. So this is the phrase. Sunday is going to be a little difficult for me. I would much prefer Sunday if that's all right with you. You understand? You prefer one date for another, one day for another. Fine. Now let's move on to other phrase. You can ask like this also. How does it sound fifth to you? How does it sound fifth to you? If it's fine, if it is not fine, you can say that I'm afraid I can't on fifth. Can we make it on 6th instead? I can't on 5th. Can we make it on 6th instead? Or what about 6th instead? You got it? So now we can say that how to, if you are agree with the date, how do you say that? So you can say that 5th is fine, or 5th sounds good, or it sounds good. You can use any of these phrases in order to accept that date. Now, even another phrase also we can use like this. I won't be able to make it on 5th. Could we make it on 6th instead? All right? I won't be able to make it on 5th. Could we make it on 6th instead? Like that. You can use this phrase also if you are not okay with that date. Fine. So while learning the languages, we learn the basic phrases on various topics. We learn all these basic variant topic. Then we are going to master over them and try to use them. Later, what happens now? You would start improving yourself and you would be able to develop your own phrases and thought and without having any mistakes. So let's go on another phrase. We can ask like this. Now, if you want to if you want to ask a different way, you can ask like this: can we meet on sometime next week? Can we meet on sometime next week? At that time, you can say that I really don't think I can make it on this week. Could we meet on next week? Could we meet on next Sunday instead? All right. Could we meet next Sunday instead? So like that, whichever date you want, that date you can take. Try to practice those things and make sure that you are good at that basic phrase of making appointments and response to the appointments. Now finally, let's move on to the other part of this video: canceling the appointments that we have already made. In this part, we will learn some phrases in order to cancel the appointments. In this session also, I say that I suggest you to learn these phrases, basic phrases first, and try to be perfect in these phrases. Then later on you can make your own phrases. Fine, develop your own phrases like this. You can say this: unfortunately, due to some unforeseen business, I won't be able to keep our appointment for Sunday evening. Got it? Sunday evening. So if you want to make it, so at that time, how does he respond? Sometimes he may ask you, what? Or pardon? Or I'm sorry? Sometimes he may not be understanding what you have said. At that time, you can rephrase the phrases again. You can tell him like this: we are going to meet on Sunday, right? That means you are asking him, you are just reminding him of our appointment first. We were going to be meeting, we were going to meet on next Sunday, right? At that time he would say, right. Well, I am very sorry, but something unexpected has come up. I may not be able to make it on Sunday. Got it? So rephrasing the phrase. So, or you can say like this also: well, I'm afraid I have to cancel our appointment for this Sunday as something unexpected has come up. Now we have learned some phrases that are essential for making appointments. In this video, you have learned so many phrases, and so that take down all these phrases, try to be master in these phrases. Next things, go back to your previous lessons and take down all these phrases. And if you like my channel, if you like my video, please share with your friends, give me a like button, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. Thank you very much.